Yeah, you
That's
like that?
cool.
Yeah, it is.
Who's
Another
ship?
one. That is that's Brickbeard. It's just one of the Lego pirates.
Oh,
It's not from Pirates of the Caribbean. Don't worry.
because I was like, I don't recognize that ship at all.
No.
Not that I
Oh,
know
ship.
ships. I don't know ships, but I'm like, well, it's not
You
the
don't-
Black Pearl,
Nope.
and
She's
it
like, I
doesn't
don't-
look like any of the Imperial or or England, whoever.
Doesn't look like a Star Wars ship. You know?
And it's not a Star Wars ship either. That's right. Hey, everybody, we're live. I am your host, David. Yeah, welcome to MCU Mondays right here on Feast of Fandoms. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
Doing well. Hello, boys.
Also with us tonight is Andrew. Andrew, how are you, sir?
Doing pretty good. Happy to be here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, what have we got on the docket tonight, kiddos? Oh, yes.
Zombie.
We have some kind of new Marvel animation thing that dropped. I don't know. Some people, there was a lot of people, I think, looking forward to this one because they thought it was going to be the next big thing. And here it is in all of its glory. I think it was probably one of the highest rated What If episodes from the What If series. And that was Marvel Zombies. And we finally get would we call it a continuation, a spinoff?
It's a
What If?
It's a continuation spinoff
Yeah.
of the What If episode.
Mainly because in episode 3 kind of ties all of this story, this zombie story, to the What If episode of Zombies, when you had which I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the What If episode now, just because I haven't. And yes, no, I haven't done it yet.
I haven't either. I was going to, and then I forgot.
Yeah, I thought about it too because I was like, oh, this one ended where What If ended, and Spider-Man and Black Panther and Thanos and Scott Lang, and why is he just ahead? And there was a lot of stuff I was like, what exactly is going on here? But no, I just in that episode I was like, I don't remember the What If episode that much, but now I got to go back and watch it so I can figure it out. But this one is a huge self-contained story. You start off with Kamala, Riri, and Kate.
What was her name again?
Riri, I think.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And whoever wrote this thing, I don't know who wrote this, but and Debbie, I know I'm going to catch some flack for this, for what I'm about to say. So you can just flack me all you want to. That's fine. It sounded like a bunch of teenage girls wrote the script for this. And now Debbie's going to say, well, there are a bunch of teenage girls. They're supposed to sound like that. No, that was horrible. That made me want to... The banter back and forth between those three.
Look what I found.
Oh, whoa, let's go get some boba. Ooh. I was like, oh, somebody kill me, please. And
how about just
honestly,
make death?
And really, and we're talking spoilers here. So if you haven't seen Marvel Zombies yet, go watch that and then come back and watch this again. But I was glad when they died. I was so happy when Riri and Kate died, and they died in the first episode, like early. Yeah. I was like, okay, all right. Whew. Now Kamala, just by herself, was still, and I love Kamala. Kamala was Miss Marvel was probably one of my favorite of the Marvel shows that came out during Phase 4.
And the Marvels is a lot of fun.
But too. God help me, she was just so annoying in this, and I was just like, ugh. Am I the only one that felt this way, or was it just?
No, to be honest, I almost couldn't get through just the episode 1. I was like, oh man, like it just, and I don't know. It was kind of boring. Like the 4 episodes was a mixed bag for me because there's parts I liked in like episodes 3 and 4, but getting through this first episode, I was like, oh, yikes.
Well, and I mean, the first episode wasn't horrible.
No.
Like you said, there was some good stuff. Episode 2, when like right at the end of episode 2, when Yelena died.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
intense.
mean, okay, so for starters, Red Guardian was another one. It was like, okay, enough with the jokes, enough with the puns and the clever one-liners and the whatever. You're getting to the point where you're annoying. But when Yelena died and he broke like that and he blew up like that, that was good. I liked that. That was true emotion right there.
Yeah,
that was what I needed to see.
I liked the idea of the science where they could control the zombies through science. That was pretty cool. I would have tried to explain it to you guys, but you wouldn't be able to understand it. So I'm just going to say it was through science. Yeah.
Well, it was explained in Black Widow.
Well, I saw that like 4 years ago, so
I just watched it the other day. I watched it like 2 weekends ago. How about that? How do you like that?
All right, so you can explain it to us then.
No, I don't want to. You need to go back and watch Black Widow again. Get the viewership up on it.
I really do. Yeah.
I wish they would have done more with Hulk. The Hulk is probably my favorite Marvel character, and he was just kind of a. I mean, he was there, but how do I want to put this?
He was just a vessel.
Yeah, he was a battery. And I was like, come on, use him. Yeah. It was exactly like that with Endgame, where it was like, you've got Hulk, and now you can have this whole Hulk Thanos rematch kind of thing, especially with Banner in charge, and Hulk is not scared of Hulk because Banner is in charge, wouldn't be scared of Thanos and wouldn't want to come out. And you could have the battle to end all battles right there. And nope, Hulk just kind of turned into a side character and disappeared in the battle. And was like, come on.
I thought it was cool that, and we still need a sequel to this movie, but I thought it was cool to see Shang-Chi and Awkwafina's character and his dad. Maybe not.
It was annoying too. Yes,
yeah, she was. But I just mean like, we're only getting them in the animation stuff. But then there was like John Walker was cool to see.
John Walker was there. Agent
Zemo.
Yeah, and he was evil, which they kind of got me. I almost thought like, oh, he's turned good, and then he's like, no, I'm gonna drown you guys. I was like, whoa.
Here's the problem with the whole Zemo thing is that they didn't get the actor back.
Yeah,
they had a different voice, and
most of them they got the original actors.
Most of them they did. Thor was
there were
different.
quite a few that were still different.
Spider-Man was different.
Oh, the Spider-Man voice threw me off.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell because I didn't check in the credits, but I wonder if he's the same voice actor that did Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
He might have been.
He kind of sounded like him, but I didn't. I'll just look it up real quick.
I didn't watch that, but I kept thinking, who the hell is narrating? In the first episode when they're explaining what's going on, and I was like, who is narrating this? Because I can't figure out who the voice was supposed to be. It just threw me totally off. And then when it turned out to be Spider-Man, I was like, what?
Oh,
you don't even sound like a kid.
Yeah, the guy that voiced Blade Knight was not the guy that's maybe someday will play Blade, but he sounded a lot like him. He did a good job of.
Now that was my favorite character.
Yeah,
Blade Knight was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's make a movie out of that, Marvel.
Yeah. Oh no, it's
come
too
on.
Hard,
We've delayed the Blade movies for how many years now?
Well, he was cast back in 2018, 2019, something like
that. I
don't
know, but I'm just like, okay.
They've had like 5 different writers.
I know Hawkeye. I know Hawkeye was the end of the Hawkeye series where he made a voice appearance. was
Oh, that's
because they had
right.
the Black Knight was at the end of that one. That was another one of those. I think that was Hawkeye, wasn't it?
I thought it was one of the movies.
Was it Oh, it was Eternals.
Yeah.
Because there
I
was
thought
the
Eternals was
Kit Harington, and he like did his voice, or he said a line or something like that. One of the post-credit scenes.
I didn't think that was Eternals. I thought
Yeah.
Eternals was the little troll guy, and
Well,
There were
they had
two
Harry
scenes.
Styles, Star Fox, or Fox Star, or whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
All these minor characters that they keep introducing, and they're probably never going to use.
Yeah.
But I would have swore that the Black Knight and Blade was Hawkeye, because that one dealt with all the swords and everything. And
so Blade for sure was Eternals, because I remember that. I can't speak on Blade Knight, but I remember Blade being at the end of Eternals. So,
but yeah, that
silly.
was.
I'm not gonna go back and watch.
Why is a vampire movie so hard? You can make two Avengers movies like that. A Blade movie. Oh, it's just so hard. Killing people. It's just like
he's
what?
a vampire who kills vampires. How hard is that?
It could literally be the most grounded story. You could probably film.
I mean, I don't know if they're trying to do like an origin, or but by the time they get around to it, gosh,
the guy's gonna be too old to carry on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, get your shit together, Marvel. I mean, if you can't figure out the Blade character, do the Blade Knight.
Yeah,
because he was awesome.
Yeah, I already saw there's a Funko Pop of him, and I was like, I might get that.
They had the but and again, they touched on it. They said, because he said, I'm the vessel, and blah 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 blah. The other vessel died in the plague, and I was like, okay, so Moon Knight's gone. So all right, and they did really good, explaining things like that. Who's gone, who's not gone, who's still there, who's not there. As you said, we saw John Walker. Now, obviously, we're in a different universe than the MCU.
Yeah,
we are.
He didn't have a beard.
Yeah, well, it's not that he didn't have, but he also didn't have the super soldier serum either.
Right.
So it was like, okay, so he doesn't have it in this universe. Then, okay, that's and there were other things that were different. And I kept having to remind myself, like Shang-Chi. What's her name didn't know he was he could fight, and
that's right,
and his dad showed up, and it was like, okay, well, Dad's here, all right, well, this is different universe. I'm not gonna say anything.
But wasn't she using them too? And I was like, did that happen in the movie? Did she use them in the movie at all?
He didn't, but my guess would be there was, I mean, okay, 10 rings, and she didn't use them in the movie, but then you jump to this scene, this 5 years later scene, and they're both using them.
Yeah.
So my guess is he said, okay, I'm going to take 5 so I can have a weapon of sorts, and you're going to take 5 so you can have a weapon of sorts.
Because he needed also the 5 for his arm to stop the
zombie plague.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, no, they're turning him into a zombie.
Well, yeah, and again, so many you start lining up these heroes, and you're like, okay, Shang-Chi's here. This is good. All right, this is good. And then oh my gosh, he's going to turn into a zombie. And then you've got Yelena. Oh, Yelena. Everybody loves Yelena, especially since Thunderbolts, and it was all good. Yeah. And then Yelena dies.
Well, and we only got half of Captain America.
You got half of Captain.
By the way, this
and he still kicked ass.
Yeah, this was one of those when like the first episode was going on, and I was like, okay, why is this show rated mature? And then got to episode 2, and I was like, okay. That makes sense.
Well, and the half of Captain America, I thought it was just great when he's up there and he's fighting Red Guardian.
And then he gets like the shield, and he just
throws up behind his shield. He's just rolling around. I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
But I mean, the story all around was very good. Another thing that's bothering me about this, and I'll be glad when they stop doing. I'm really tired of them making Wanda the bad guy. I want them.
Oh yeah, this had like a Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness feel to it.
Yeah, because
A
it
little
was like,
bit.
oh, here's Wanda's the bad guy again, and she's trying to create this. Now, and if she had said she's trying to create this other perfect universe because she wanted her kids back, I really would have been like, oh my god, again, seriously, we're doing this exact same story again, but in a different. But it didn't pan out that way, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But again, it was WandaVision on a grand scale. It was WandaVision, so.
That was probably the main complaint I seen on the internet.
Was it? It's Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Wanda glazing, as it were.
That's a pretty new word for Debbie to use.
I have no fucking idea what it means. I don't care.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you're young. What does it mean?
Oh, that's younger than me. That's
Oh.
below. I don't know. I think it's like over
Is it a Mary Sue?
praising. No, I think it's like over praising something. You're like over like, oh my gosh, like I don't know. That's my guess.
Excessively complimenting or praising someone to the point of discomfort or awkwardness.
I don't get it.
Well, I think that means that if you're going to glaze Wanda in this one, if you're glazing Wanda, then basically it's Marvel keeps using her as the big bad, and it's like Wanda, and it's just.
Yeah, but
at least this is like a side project.
I mean, you could say that for just about any of the Marvel characters. I mean, you got your Wanda stands, you got your Chris Evans stands, you got your, Hulk.
Yeah.
People, Loki, hello.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing though about this is the type of series that really only the hardcore fans are going to watch. Like a casual MCU fan's probably not going to watch this show. So I don't see the big deal.
I think they will because it's not a movie. It's not. It's straight streaming. Plus, it's only 4 episodes long.
And they were complaining that it wasn't like the comics, and I'm like, when have we ever gone by the comics?
Well,
and MCU or any of the other things. When have they? Yes, they take inspiration and ideas. But they never go to, they never.
It's never a direct story.
Yeah, Feige has even
it's not a word for word.
Feige has said several times that the comics are the comics and the MCU is the MCU. 2 separate things.
Yeah. It just
people not say that, and I just
roll my eyes.
Well,
I can't roll my eyes enough.
Before you know it, they're just going to roll right out.
I was going to say, Debbie's looking at the back of her skull because they're all way back.
I need those big googly eyes so I can just.
But one thing, one thing about this too is that Marvel has released another zombie story within the comic books. I just picked up issue 1 last weekend. So, they're already kicking off a new zombies. And again, I'm going to tell you, because I've already read the comic book, this show is nothing like that comic book either.
Unacceptable.
It's nothing like the new zombies series that's out. So,
well, and the other thing
don't be complaining about it already. I know it's changed.
Yeah, well, and it's like they work on stuff at different times. So that comic just came out. They've been working on this show for what we know at least like 5 years. They're not going to line everything up perfectly. Like I said just a minute ago, look at Secret Invasion. Not at all like the comic plot line. So, and that's a bad example.
Well, and
but,
even
saying,
even Infinity War. You had Infinity War, and one of the major players in the Infinity Gauntlet and the Infinity War in the comics was Adam Warlock. Well, we didn't even get Adam Warlock until Guardians 3. So we didn't even get him till after the Infinity War had already happened. So it was like, oh, they didn't do Infinity. Well, no, they didn't. But it was still good, wasn't it? It's a different story. They had the same ideas. They were pulling some thoughts from it. They were pulling some plot points from it. It wasn't the exact same story, but it was something kind of sort of the same.
Well, here's how I look at it. Now, back in the day, we're going way back, folks. The books used to come out. I don't read comics, but I'm just going by books and then comparing them to movies. The books used to come out before the movies. Indiana Jones, whatever. Well, I'm going to use Indiana Jones because I read the book before the movie came out. I think the book came out a couple weeks before the movie, so I had to really read through it. But knowing what happens in the book and then you go to watch the movie, it's always a little disappointing. And I'm not disappointed in Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, because I love that.
I don't know. We're going to clip that. Yeah.
I love the movie, but there's just little aspects. I mean, it doesn't stray too far from the movie or from the book, but there's just little aspects, like what Indy is thinking or what Marion is thinking, and you're just thinking, man, I wish that was in the book. I wish that was in the movie. I wish we could have seen that or whatever. So it's just like, even if when I go see the movie after I read the book, it's like, sometimes it can be some movies that can be kind of boring because you know what's coming. Yeah. And so it kind of ruins the experience. I've only had a few books that were made into movies that's happened where I was sorely disappointed in the movie because I was just like,
well, and I'm not.
I can name one where I was, and I mean, everybody knows. I'm not going to say the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit because everybody knows my stance on that. Loved those books, and they were a mess. The movies were a mess. But one that really got me was Jurassic Park, because I read Jurassic Park long before that movie came out, and I loved that book. Loved it. And that movie comes out, and I'm like, it's good.
But it's not gory like the book.
Right. You didn't do it right.
Because that book is terrifying.
It is. And you look at it too. And Michael Crichton, who wrote the novel, who wrote the original book, helped with the screenplay too. And I'm like, I mean, there was a lot of it that was, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of it that was there. There's a lot of the book that was there, but there was so much left out that could have made it so much better. And it's already a good movie. And you're just talking about something that could have made it like, holy smokes, this is amazing.
And I wonder if, because of the marketing, dinosaurs, kids, they couldn't, they didn't want an
R-rated dinosaur movie
that
kids will want to go to.
Now, I wish they would. Now that we've had several Jurassic Park movies and Jurassic World,
give us an
why not go with the gore?
Which is, again, they're doing the same thing here with the zombies too, because now it's like, okay, this was, I think this was TVMA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So, and there's a lot of there's parents. There's no negativity in it, and there's very minor swearing. I mean, there's no F-bombs.
It's really just for the gore. But
there's a lot of blood and a lot of gore.
Debbie was all like,
I was. And I'm sorry. I have to disagree with probably half of the internet because I love this 4-episode series. I loved it. It was gory. It was funny. And it was
scary too. I mean, to a point. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm on the edge of my seat scary. But it had its moments to where it was like, oh, okay, all right. Like when Wanda first appeared and she's trying to get Kamala. Well, I say when she first appeared, but she's trying to get Kamala on her side, and she turns into the.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But when she turns into the Wanda zombie, basically, it's like, oh, hey, hello, got you there. All right.
Well, and one thing I like about the 4 episodes, like with Eyes of Wakanda, is it's like the right amount without feeling like another season of another show I gotta watch. It's like it's almost like a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, when you really add up the length, it's like a
And
2-hour movie.
something else that made this infinitely better, I think, no Captain Carter.
Yes.
There was no, even though this was a spin-off, whatever, what if? No Captain Carter. Woo-hoo!
I know. I was like, oh no, my bad.
We can
Get
have a movie.
Captain
We can have
Carter.
you see Marvel. You can have a movie or a TV show. I'm sorry, in this universe, and you don't have to put Captain Carter in it. Isn't that great? That's awesome. Way to go, guys. Good job.
Yeah, I just thought it was a fun show. I really enjoyed it. Of course, yes, I love the gore and whatever. I really wish they would have put this out at Halloween.
And
Oh yeah.
it's Debbie. Just
David.
It's almost Halloween. We're all. I mean, what? Tomorrow is the 30th, so Wednesday is the 1st of October. So technically, sort of, it is all. I've got my Halloween decorations up on my front lawn right now. I'll send you pictures. We put them up not this past weekend, but the weekend before last.
Dang.
So my Halloween decorations are up. I got news for you. They got Halloween crap in the stores, and the Spirit Halloween stores have been up since July, but they're always up early, so it doesn't matter. But regardless, it's after Labor Day. It's Halloween season. And I'm sure, Kat, if you're watching, I'm going to say you're probably going to agree with me.
David's lying. He put them up last year after Christmas.
What are you kidding?
Garrett, you're probably right, Garrett.
I didn't take them down. I didn't take. They've been up through Christmas. What are you talking about?
He just gives them different outfits to fit the season. Kind of like those the geese or the goose statues you see on front porches, and they have different outfits for everything.
I got news for you. We've got one of those 12-foot tall Home Depot skeletons, and there is a group. There's groups of people. It's like a little cult that have these stupid skeletons, and they keep them up year round. And they put like in March, they'll put a leprechaun costume on it. And July, they dress it up for the 4th of July. I mean, they dress it up for the holiday that's coming.
Well, I was just thinking we could all chip in and buy one of those 7-foot tall Chewbacca Christmas decorations that I think Home Depot is going to have. You know,
and see something else with that too is a lot of people. I say a lot of people, but some of these people, like, they live in HOAs, and the HOA says, you know, you can only have your decorations up for 30 days prior to the holiday and 30 days after the holiday. Well, if you're changing your skeleton's costume to match whatever holiday is coming up,
loophole,
you can leave it up year round, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? My skeleton is dressed like a pilgrim. It's up for Thanksgiving. He's got a dead turkey in his hand. What are you kidding me? I'm serious. And there are people that will fight their HOAs, and there are people that will win against their HOAs, and that's fine. You know what? I'm not going to leave mine up year round because I don't have the money to go out and buy costumes for every dadgum holiday of the year to keep mine up year round. Garrett, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I take mine down after Halloween. So I can put my Christmas crap up. Woohoo! Oh. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it is Halloween season. And honestly too, I've seen commercials for like the Hulu bundle and stuff like that, to where they're advertising the Halloween. It's, you know, Disney and Hulu and Max, HBO Max. You get the bundle and you can enjoy Huluween, and so they're plugging all of their Halloween stuff. And this series is part of the advertisement for that Halloween, for their Halloween stuff. So I seen.
I was scrolling. I was scrolling through Hulu, and I seen Johnny Depp's Sleepy Hollow, which is one of my Halloween movies I watch every year. along with 13 Ghosts. I love 13 Ghosts.
The one with Matthew Lillard.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's one of my favorite Halloween.
Do you know
movies.
that's a remake of a movie? That's a.
Yeah.
It was a 3D movie back. I want to say back in like the late 60s, maybe. But basically, in 13 Ghosts, in the Matthew Lillard, when they've got the little goggles that they put on so they can see the ghosts.
Mhm.
Well, this movie, the original one, was a 3D movie. And when the ghosts came on, you put your 3D glasses on so that you could see all the scary stuff in 3D, which is kind of, I mean, that's kind of where they got the idea for the goggles, and the characters need to see them. But yes, it was great. 13 Ghosts. Where's that streaming at? I haven't seen that in a long time. I used to own that.
I have it on my Fandango.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I used to own the Blu-ray, or not the Blu-ray, the DVD for it. Because I was like, I love that one. That was one of my favorites.
Steph doesn't like it because it scares her. Because
19
she was young. What year did it come out?
1960 was the original one. 2001 was the Matthew Lillard one, was a remake.
Okay, so she was still, I mean, she wasn't a toddler or anything, but she was still younger, and that movie used to freak the shit out of her. How can you watch that, Mom?
It's on AMC Plus, which I don't have, so I'm probably going to have to go find a used DVD copy of it somewhere.
Yeah, I might have it on DVD somewhere. I might, but I know I have it bought on Fandango because I got tired of not being able to. What kills me is there's all these spooky Halloweeny type movies, but they never put them out during Halloween.
Yeah.
They always come out, they're on Netflix on, in December. Okay, yeah. I don't want to watch it in December. I don't want to watch it on the 4th of July. I want to watch it on Halloween.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's not just the slasher films either. There's movies out there that I watch during Halloween, and you can laugh at me if you want to. I watch Ernest Scared Stupid because I love Ernest. I watch Dracula Dead and Loving It with Leslie Nielsen and the Mel Brooks movie. And you can't find these movies around Halloween time. These are good, like funny, scary movies that I can show the kids, and not, don't have to worry about them having night terrors or anything. Or Stephanie, in your defense, not scaring the pants off of them. So
I like to watch Van Helsing too around Halloween.
Garrett, you know what the scariest movie ever made is? Go watch this one. It's called It's Pat. Yes.
It's what?
It's Pat.
Oh my God.
That was the most terrifying movie. Why they ever made that movie, I don't know. Frightening.
I didn't even watch it, and I knew it was awful.
Wrong me. Oh, wrong me.
The heck?
Ooh, Dracula Dead and Loving It. Go watch that one. Find it, Andrew. Write it down. Find it. Go watch
Dracula Dead and Loving
It. It's a Mel Brooks movie. It's the Mel Brooks spoof on the Dracula movies, and it tags the Gary Oldman Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, with Gary Oldman and Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder, I think, was in it. So
it's on Hoopla.
See, Garrett saw It's Pat. Frightening. But yes, it's out in time for Halloween, so we'll get to watch too, Werewolf by Night. Don't forget to watch that one.
Yeah.
Now, see, that one came out, I think it was like a week before Halloween that came out, because it just came out of freaking nowhere.
Yep.
Nobody knew anything about it.
I think it was like mid-October or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, it was like all of a sudden because Chris was doing the show at the time, and he's like,
Mhm.
"This just came out. We got to talk about this now, I guess." And it was like, where did that even come from?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. A couple years ago, I think it was a couple years ago, when Feige said, "Okay, we've put out too much. It's
We're gonna
Mhm.
rein it in a little bit.
it should be quality over quantity." But he
Mhm.
did say they were going to do more special presentations.
Yes.
Where the fuck are they?
Well, you
Yeah, the
had
last
Where
one
are
was the
they?
holiday special.
was
Yeah.
the Guardians holiday special was the
Yeah.
last one,
Well, I need
and
more.
that was
That was 2023.
23.
And I
yeah.
wish
Because
they
that
would
was James
do.
Gunn's last project with Marvel.
Yeah, I wish they would do like give us more Halloween-ish ones. I mean,
I feel like I've heard some ones that are. Oh, well, the Punisher is going to have a special presentation next year.
Oh, that's true.
So that would be, I guess, the soonest one that I know of. I'm sure they've announced some at some point that I just can't remember.
who's wrong?
I am. I was saying wrong me.
Oh,
Garrett's making fun of me.
So yeah, but I agree. Those are always fun because they're like what 45 minutes long, maybe an hour
Maybe an hour or something like that. Yeah.
ish. Well, and they
Yeah.
released Werewolf by Night in color too, but I prefer watching it in black and white.
black and white.
It took them out, sorta.
Well, that's the way the other Avengers movies were.
Well, that's
They were-
true. Yeah,
they
Infinity
were
War
always-
Endgame. Yeah.
Why?
It's all right, Debbie. Just hang on. You can do
I
it.
could be dead by then.
That's just like 2.5. Just 2
We'll
years.
keep
and a
your
few
machines
months.
plugged in for you.
Yeah. Debbie will sound like Darth Vader.
Oxygen.
Don't sign the DNRs, Debbie. Don't sign the DNRs.
Debbie will be talking with like Darth Vader.
I really like it. That's I've decided that my kids are probably going to be the one to pull the plug on my machines, but they won't do it because they see I'm suffering. They'll do it because they need a plug for their phone charger. They'll unplug my machines to plug their phone in.
Well, I saw a meme the other day when it where it was like
my phone's charged.
my phone's only at 98%. I saw a meme the other day where it was like my aunt unplugged my video game, and then it was like me in 30 years when she's plugged in. It's like it's my turn now to. I was like, geez.
All right.
Anyway.
Shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie? It's Monday.
It's Monday. Wednesday we'll have a new episode of For the Stars. Thursday we will be back, jumping back into Clone Wars, episode 4, Senate Spy, I believe is what it's called.
Season 2.
Season 2, yes. Saturday, Geek Gauntlet. Monday, we will be back with season 2 of Jessica Jones.
Yay!
And then next Tuesday, the Sith Dominion is coming back, October 7th. No
Somehow,
idea. Yeah.
TSP returned.
I think it's just a conversational show.
Yeah, probably just a
We're
whatever.
back. What did we miss?
Yeah.
That's kind of what the hiatus was like. It was just like a whatever came up.
Yeah. So I don't know if you looked at it, Andrew. I sent a document with some show ideas.
Okay. Was it through email or?
On the Google Drive? Are you on the Google Drive for TSD?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh.
I can double check, but I don't think so.
I'll
let you know.
I can share it with you.
Okay.
I'll probably not tonight, but I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's some kind of odd ideas in there. I just asked oh my god.
Now you can't talk.
Chat GP or GTP, whatever it is. Stupid AI.
It's Chat GPT.
Whatever.
I
Open
kind of
AI.
struggled saying that. Yeah.
It's too much. Then I just asked it about create, I don't know, 200 ideas for a show about Sith or something like that. I don't even remember. And that some of the ideas I did take off because I was like, okay, we kind of did this one, we kind of did that one. That sounds stupid. We're not doing that one. Just there were some weird ones on there. I was like,
what was it, like Star Wars fantasies or something like that?
I don't know. There's stuff on there like how to do a Sith cosplay, and I'm like, okay, none of us do that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, there were some weird ones. I was just like, where the hell did you get that idea from? I don't even know if that's Star Wars.
Oh,
so, anyways.
All right. Andrew, shameless plugs. What have you got?
Yeah, there was no Came in Focus Weekly last night, but we will return next Sunday to discuss War of the Worlds.
I'll be sick again.
You'll be sick. Well, actually, we might still be at the convention too.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, oops.
No, it's okay.
So I may be back to be able to discuss War of the Worlds. Let's
Tom
see.
Cruise version.
Exactly, Tom Cruise, not Ice Cube. We don't want to suffer that much. Last Saturday, I joined Spencer on his YouTube channel, The Dingus Den, and we discussed Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 6, which was surprisingly hilarious and pretty like, whoa, at the same time. It was great.
That ending, I was just like, what did they just do?
Yes. I can't wait for these next episodes, but we won't be going live this Saturday because both Spencer and I will be out of town. So we will be going live the following Saturday to do both episodes 7 and 8 as one big finale episode, and we will have a announcement on that show. I won't say what it is, but you'll have to wait and watch and listen here what it is. So
tune in.
Special guest.
Tune in. Exactly.
Special guest.
Debbie just gave away the secret.
I haven't been invited, so.
Well, you know what? I can ask him, and we'll probably get you on.
This coming weekend, Andrew and I will both be at FanFest in Irving, Texas. We'll be there. It snuck up on me. I was looking at the calendar today. And I was like, oh, that's this weekend. Awesome.
Yeah.
But FanFest out in Irving, Texas, it's going to be a blast. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. We'll be there both days. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully all day. I've picked out what I'm going to
at least most of the day for sure.
We'll be there most of the day.
Yeah.
On both days. I've picked out some of the stuff that I want to do, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got some free stuff we're giving away, so drop by, say hi. I'm going to go live on the YouTube channel while we're there. So and it'll just be little clips every now and then. So you need to make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button, and you hit that little bell icon for notifications so that you know when we go live. So it'll alert your phone and say, "Hey, David's live! Oh, look, he's at FanFest! Awesome!" And
it's so funny. If, you went live with the phone in your pocket and you didn't know it, so it's just like walking around,
Yeah,
that's the quality stuff right there. Don't know how that's possible, but yeah.
But no, we'll be going live. If you catch us and you say hi, we'll go live with you there, and you can be on. It'll be fun. I've got free stuff to give away, so come find us, say hi, shake our hands.
Don't wash them after, because that's quite an honor.
Exactly. So, and I won't wash mine after I use the bathroom, so you can be doubly honored. So, anyway,
Okay.
that's going to do it for us tonight. You guys have a great rest of your week. Wonderful end of your Monday. We'll see you next week right here on MCU Mondays, right here on Feast of Fandoms. Y'all be good.
Shit! Language. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language. I know. For gosh sake, watch your language. That's not going away anytime soon. You bet your ass.
Steve, you said a bad language word.
Did you tell everyone?
Out with the platinum bastard.
Steve doesn't like that kind of talk.
You know what, Romanoff? Fury, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?